Hi, superstars. It is time for math. We are on lesson 8-6, finding differences. You've learned how to use a minus sign to show subtracting part of a group from the whole. Now you're going to learn how to complete a number sentence by using the math sign for the word is. So if I write 5 minus 2, what does that mean? 5 minus 2 means we are taking 2 away, or we are subtracting 2 from 5. And we use this minus sign right here. 5 minus 2. So when you take away an object from a group, you subtract it, right? So 5 minus 2 is 3. So this is a sign we're going to use today. And in place of is, it is an equal sign. So 5 minus 2 equals 3. When we subtract 2 from 5, the difference is 3. So the difference tells us how many objects are left. Let's look at our first problem here on our worksheet. Let's erase this. There are 6 fire hats. So let's use some markers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Firefighters take away 3 hats. How can we show how many hats are left? So we have our 6 counters here. How many counters should we move to show the hats that are taken away? 3. So we're going to move these 3, and we can probably put them over here. 1, 2, 3. So over here, it says 6 take away 3 is 3. So we take away 3 hats, and we are left with 1, 2, 3. The difference is 3. So that's one way to write a number sentence that shows subtracting part of a group from a whole. Another way to write the sentence is to use a minus sign and an equal sign. So the equal sign goes between the numbers being subtracted and the difference. Remember, the difference tells how many are left. So let's trace down here. 6 minus 3 equals 3. So what's the difference when we subtract 3 hats from 6 hats? 3. All right, let's look down at our next problem. Let's get rid of these counters here. All right, we have 5 fire engines. 1 fire engine drives away. How many fire engines are left? So let's draw 5 counters to show 5 fire engines. And then 1 drives away. So we're going to put an X on the one that drives away. So 5 take away 1 is 4. All right, let's write it using our minus sign and equal sign. 5 minus 1 equals 4. 4 is the difference. Let's go to our next problem. There are 4 fire hoses. Firefighters take away 3 hoses. 4 take away 3. How many hoses are left? 1. So if we have 4 fire hoses, and then the firefighters use 1, I can either move it over here. I'm sorry, 3. What am I saying 1 for? 3. So take these away. We moved them to the side, but I'm just going to put an X to show that we're taking them away. How many's left? 1, right? So 4 take away 3 is 1. We can write it another way. 4 minus 3 equals 1. Okay. Let's go to our last problem here. There are 7 firefighters. So I'm going to write 7 counters. We can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 firefighters leave. So we can put an X to show that 2 leave. How many firefighters are left? So we have 7 take away 2 is, how many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 7 take away 2 is 5. We can write that using our minus and equal sign. 7 minus 2 equals 5. All right, let's turn our page over. All right, let's look at our first box here. What kind of hats do you see in the picture? Fire hats. How many hats are there in all? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's look at our second box. What do the counters show? The fire hats. So how could we show that some hats are taken away? We could take away that number of counters. Let's look at the third box. How many hats are taken away? 3 hats. Now, how do you know that? Because 3 counters are moved away from the group. How many hats are left? 3. 3 counters are left in the group. Let's look at our last box here. Does this number sentence mean the same thing as 6 take away 3 is 3? Yes, it does. What's the difference about writing the sentence this way? You use a minus sign and an equal sign. So it is the same thing as 6 take away 3 is 3. We just use a minus sign and an equal sign. Let's look at our first problem. Let's pick a different color here. All right, let's move our paper up so we can see all of them. Let's look at number 1. So you're going to write down how many hats there are in all. So let's count the hats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 hats in all. Now I want you to trace that minus sign. That means take away. So let's see how many we're going to take away. They have X's on them. So let's trace the X's. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're taking away 4 hats. So we had 5 in all. We're taking away 4, or we're subtracting 4. What does it equal? 5 minus 4 equals what? How many hats are left? 1. So 5 minus 4 equals 1. Let's look at our next problem here, number 2. Let's count how many hats in all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to write 7. 7 hats in all. Over here, it says 7 take away 5. So let's put an X on 5 of these hats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We subtracted how many? 5. So 7 minus 5 equals, how many is left? 1, 2. So 7 take away 5 is 2, and 7 minus 5 equals 2. It means the same thing. All right, let's look at number 3. How many hats in all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's write 8. We have 8 hats in all. Over here it says 8 take away 2. Take away is minus, and we're going to put an X in 2 of the hats. 8 minus 2 equals how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hats are left. So that's the difference. 8 minus 2 equals 6 is the same as 8 take away 2 is 6. Let's look at our last problem here. Number 4. We have 6 take away 5 is 1. So we have 6 hats in all. You can count them. We're going to put 6. Over here it says 6 take away. Take away means subtract. So we put our minus sign. 6 take away 5. So we are taking away or subtracting 5 from 6. 6 take away 5 is 1. So remember, is the same as equals. And we write down 1. 6 minus 5 equals 1. So 6 take away 5 is 1. We can count our hats up here and mark an X through the one we remove. And how many are remaining? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, oh, I'm sorry, we take away 5, not 1. There's 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 6 take away 5 is 1. That's why it's good to go back and count. 6 minus 5 equals 1. All right, superstars, good job. Until next time, have a wonderful day. Bye.